Good day, people. It's Camoprepper here. Hope you're having a fantastic time so far. It is blustery in the UK, in the northwest of UK where I am right now. It's crazy times at the moment. Being just under this a bit. It's crazy times and it's scary times at the moment. In the last year, especially in the last few months, it's been ever increasing. So I'm going to go through a few things now that I want to talk about and get your feedback and things like that at the moment. So, as we all know, at the moment there's wars raging through the world at the moment with the Ukraine and Russia. Russia has still invaded Ukraine. Thankfully, Ukraine is fighting back now with their counter-offensive, I should say. I'm trying to muddle up my words right now. So hopefully they will run Russia out. Whether Russia will retaliate with nuclear war, fingers crossed that doesn't happen, because it's going to get more darker in the world in itself. We've also got with Azerbaijan at the moment, and Georgia are still with their conflict going on. We have China doing drills around Taiwan, surrounding them as well in the last few months. America in the Philippines doing military drills. So as a response to what China was doing, we have North Korea as well firing their missiles over Japan. So it's an interesting time, and as well as a scary time. We've also got protests all over the world as well. One protest that's in the news at the moment is the Iranian protests. So it's not a good world to live in at this time. Here in the UK, we've had more prime ministers than I've had hot dinners, or in terms of me changing the name on this YouTube channel. So it's silly. Inflation going up is gone up past 10% now, as well as interest rates are going up as well, which will result in even more food prices are going up. Fuel prices will go up, as much as other things will go up as well. Food banks have gone up to 50%, and the news states that they will run out of supply in winter. So what are the people that really need those food banks? What are they going to do? I do not know. With the inflation going up, obviously the energy prices have gone up. So again, people are choosing between putting food on the table or heating their homes. We never thought in the 21st century this would happen, but it is. You also will find that with the cost of living going up, with fuel going up, you'll find that medical supplies may be becoming short supply as well, which is obviously not many people would think about that. But if you imagine with the fuel prices, we need fuel to make medicine, to deliver medicine, and to do everything logistically to get medicine, obviously, to you or to I or to anybody that needs them. So you need to start to think of alternatives to, if you have a medical problem, so you need to figure of alternatives to what you're going to do. As well as obviously medical supplies, your luxury foods as well. So the foods that we buy that come imported into the UK will become short supply as well. So your exotic fruits and vegetables, your wheat, you'll find your bread has gone up as well, your milk has gone up. So you'll find all these will be non-existent in months to come, or very, very hard to find. They're also talking about it may not happen, a 3-day blackout or a blackout in the evening during peak time, to enable to be able to still supply the UK. I don't know what it's like in America or any other country, but they are talking about that at the moment. Whether it will happen or not is another question. It's always good to prepare for that, and especially at a time when Russia have cut off, obviously we've cut off supplies, and Russia have cut off supplies to us in terms of energy and stuff like that. Energy will be in very short supply, so we could see a period where we'll have no heating or no electricity to power our home. So this is the sort of things we need to prepare right now. It is a scary time, but it's a time that we need to enjoy life, and also to be vigilant and prepare for what may happen. In terms of medication, if your medication does does run dry, obviously prepare now for what your alternatives could be. So you've got it in place just in case it does happen. I've got things from, I suffer from high blood pressure. I'm not gonna deny that. I suffer from high blood pressure and type 2 diabetic. So at the moment I am on herbal medication. I do take blood pressure medication. I do pharmaceutical medication as well. So I do take both at the moment, but if I run short on pharmaceutical grade, I can easily transfer it over to herbal. So it's always good to do your research now, so you can get it ready to go just in case your medication is in short supply. Not saying that obviously there is some medications, pharmaceutical medications, that you do need, probably that will work better than herbal, but it's best to have something than not have it at all. You'll also find that you might want to stock up on vitamins, especially for kids as well, because if you have to choose between heating and food, you may find that some people, young ones as well as the vulnerable, maybe become vitamin deficient as well, obviously because they're not going to get enough food on the table. So you need to make sure you have plenty of vitamins in place, as well as obviously you won't be able to do it this winter, but you need to start thinking of growing your own food next year. Hopefully you started it at the beginning of this year, but you need to start growing your own food as well if you can. Obviously some people live in apartments, big story flats, and you can't really grow a substantial amount of food to supply your own family, which is perfectly understandable. But you can grow a little bit on your windowsills and things like that. So even the littlest way of growing will sort of help you get through the time as well. So think of what you can do now, so that before it's too late. Buy food, make sure you are well stocked for the winter. So if you can stock up your shelves for food, long life food, so your tin cans, your pastas, your spaghettis, or if you can stock it up now, it'll be a lot cheaper now than it would be in weeks down the road, where obviously food prices may go up. So stock up your food now. You want to buy more candles just in case there is a blackout. So don't buy the tea light candles. Obviously in the long run they are okay. I've got a few tea lights, but there are 4-hour tea lights and 8-hour tea lights, but they're not as efficient as if you would buy, say, a 16-hour plus candle as well. So they will last a lot longer throughout the winter, and it'd be more cheaper in the long run if you buy a bigger candle rather than a little diddy candles like the tea light ones. Torches obviously can replace the candles. They're more safer to use, but do require batteries and a means to recharge them as well. So you need to think of ways to have the ability to recharge them or have a good supply of batteries at hand. What we also need is, I would also suggest to buy his hot water bottles now for each family member, because you may find that hot water bottles will become in short supply as it gets colder in the winter months as well. So please try and purchase some hot water bottles now, or anything that can keep you warm. Blankets as well is a must-have. If not blankets, sleeping bags. So if you've got plenty of sleeping bags, that's fine. The more layers you have between you and your skin, between the cold air and your skin, the better it is for you to keep warm throughout the winter. This is a time of preparedness. This is a time to be aware of what's going on around the world, and this is a time to start to open your eyes and see what's happening. We've been through the C word. Obviously I won't mention that. We've been through the C word for the last 2 years. Some people should be fully aware how fragile this world can be and how vulnerable human beings are to Mother Nature and also to their own species as well. Well, I hope to see you soon, and I pray that for your safety throughout this winter. It's going to be a tough time for everyone. I'm here to support anybody that wants to ask any questions on preparedness or anything like that. I'll help you as best as I can. This will be a tough time for everyone, and we hope to see you. Hope for everyone to get out of this situation. This is hopefully have a fantastic week. This is now Wednesday here. Until I see you all guys soon, this is Camoprepper out.